Yo, listen up. This is going to be huge. The Game for Ukraine charity football match kicks off this Saturday, the 5th of August at 5:45 p.m. And you can watch it for free. Yeah, you heard it right. Free football. We're talking about a full-on game with big names from the world of football on the pitch, including the legendary Jack Wilshere, the legendary Zola, Gerard Piqué of Barcelona, and the legend himself, Arsene Wenger. It's going to be absolutely epic. And you know what? We're not stopping there. I'm going to be there, and other AFTV influencers are going to be joining in. And you can come and meet them all digitally. It's all for a great cause, supporting Ukraine's rebuild. Let's make a difference together. Saturday, the 5th of August at 5:45 p.m. The Game for Ukraine, live and free. Make sure you're there. Click the link in the description right now and get involved. This is going to be big. Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Another friendly for Arsenal today, taking on Monaco in the Emirates Cup. And talking of the Emirates Cup, Arsenal today agreeing a new deal with Emirates, which will go up to 2028. The longest running sponsorship on a shirt front in the Premier League, the Emirates deal with Arsenal. And it's been a very important deal for them over the years. And hopefully added money that can enable us to buy more players. That's what it's all about. You know, a good deal with companies like the Emirates, like with Adidas, stuff like that, helps Arsenal to, you know, be within those financial fair play rules and enables them to get more players in and more top quality players. So really good to see that that deal has been done. Now, David Raya, we spoke about it on yesterday's show, came right out of the blue. David Raya being linked with a move to Arsenal. The news was broken by the Athletic, David Ornstein. He broke the news that Raya had been linked with a move to Arsenal. Now we heard yesterday another update on that, that Raya has agreed personal terms with Arsenal and has also informed Brentford that he wants to sign for Arsenal. And this is very, very significant, of course, because, you know, once a player starts saying, that's where I want to go, I want to join this club, it's very, very hard to stop that move from happening. Now, Raya, would he come in as number one? Would he come in as number two? I suspect he'll come in as number two. He'll add a lot of squad depth to the team. I'd expect Matt Turner to be moving. I've told you guys already about the links with him and Nottingham Forest. And hopefully what Arsenal will be looking to do is to get some money in off of Forest for Matt Turner and then use that money towards getting the David Raya deal done. But how much will Raya, or Raya, whichever way you want to pronounce it, cost? There's been talk that Brentford want £40 million. And previously, that's what they've been asking to Munich, that's what they've been asking to Chelsea, and those have rejected and said, no, we're paying that sort of money for a player that's only got 1 year left on his contract. As I reported yesterday, Arsenal want to pay around about 15 million. Brentford are said to be willing to accept around 30 million. Obviously, it looks like there's going to have to be some sort of compromise met in getting this signing done. As I said, it's starting to move closer because the player himself has now informed Brentford that he wants to join Arsenal and personal terms have agreed. And this could be Arsenal's next big signing of the summer. It'll be a really good one. I mean, it really does add some serious squad depth in the goalkeeping department. And also, it's what we want. We want competition for places all around the pitch. Aaron Ramsey has been brilliant for Arsenal, but he knows he can't afford costly errors and stuff like that. And he did make one against Manchester United in a friendly, the other day over in America. Doing something like that in the Premier League, you put yourself under pressure if you've got somebody like Raya breathing down your neck. So let's see how that one all develops, but I'm expecting that to get done before the end of the transfer window. The player himself wants to move, so let's see. Austin Trustee, spoke about him yesterday as well. the centre back, American centre back, who hasn't actually played a Premier League game for Arsenal yet, went out on loan last season to Birmingham, did really, really well, got their player of the season. Spoke about how yesterday he's been linked with a move to Sheffield United. That one seems to have moved on as well. It looks like a deal has been agreed for around about £5 million for Austin Trustee. And he's looking to get a medical sorted out to move to Premier League newcomers, Sheffield United. Now, I said yesterday, I still feel that this is a bit cheap, this deal. I mean, I know that Arsenal are going to be making a profit. They only paid £1.5 million for him and they're getting £5 million. So it's a profit. Can use that towards getting like players like Raya. But it's, £5 million just seems, for a player that did so well in the Championship last year, that seems small to me still. £5 million. But listen, Arsenal, they've got enough centre backs. He didn't play for them last season. They'll just look on it as pure profit. So it does look like he's going to be moving on. And good luck to Austin Trustee. What's going to happen with Takehiro Tomiyasu? Now, this is a real interesting one. La Gazzetta dello Sport, that publication over there in Italy, claimed that Inter Milan are interested in signing Tomiyasu. Of course, Tomiyasu previously played over in Serie A before we bought him to the Premier League. Remember, we paid around about £19.8 million for him in 2021. Now, Inter Milan are interested in signing Tomiyasu. Of course, Arsenal right now, I mean, he's a right back, Tomiyasu, predominantly, even though we've seen him play as a left back. He can also play as a centre back. That's one of the great things about him. He's such a versatile player. But look at that right back position now. Ben White, who's established himself as the number one right back in the team. Arsenal have just brought in Jurriën Timber, who can operate as a centre back where, on the right hand side, which is where he played for Ajax, but can also play as a right back and a left back. He plays as a left back and played very well there against Barcelona. All of a sudden, Tomiyasu is being edged out of that starting lineup more and more. If you add to that the fact that he had quite a lot of injuries last season, he was very injury prone. When he came back, remember the game against Man City, he made that mistake. Could Arsenal let him go? They've got a real sort of, real wealth of defenders right now in that position. Could he be let go? This is going to be really interesting to see. Now, Inter Milan are said to want to take him on loan. Arsenal don't want to make him go out on loan. There's reports that Arsenal would accept a big fee for Tomiyasu. But would this be a good move for you guys? I mean, he's a crowd favourite, Tomiyasu. I really, really like him as a player. And I think with the Champions League coming up for Arsenal next season, it all looks great at the start of the season. You see all these players, but we know what it's like. Injuries can kick in. And for a player like this, he's so versatile. He can play in so many different positions in that back area. I think it would be a mistake to let him go. But you never know with the outlay that Arsenal have put out this summer. And as I said, Jurriën Timber coming in, could Tomiyasu be on the move? Let's wait and see. A month to go of this transfer window. Let's see if there's any movement on that. Arsenal continuing to be linked today with a couple of Croatian players. The first one's Josip Satulu of Dinamo Zagreb. He's 23-year-old centre-back. Corriere dello Sport reporting that Arsenal are still in the race to sign him. Good defender. He starts next to Josko Gvardiol for Croatia. A recent £30 million bid from Fiorentina was turned down for Satulo. But would Arsenal go and get another centre-back? I mean, all right, Austin Trustee's going. Just said, about, Tomiyasu, but that's really, Tomiyasu doesn't really play as a centre-back predominantly. I don't know. Let's wait and see how that one develops out. But I really doubt that Arsenal are going to move for another centre-back when we seem to have enough right now. I was still also being linked with Martin Butarina, who's the 20-year-old midfielder who plays for Dinamo Zagreb as well, who's been dubbed the new Luka Modric. That's what he's been dubbed, as you always will happen because he's from Croatia. But he's said to be a really, really talented youngster. Arsenal still having a look at him. They've been scouting him heavily. And you never know. Between now and the end of the month, could Arsenal make a move for him? Lots of other clubs looking at him as well, but Arsenal linked with him today. And Balogun, following Balogun, what's going to happen? Don't expect to see him playing in the friendly today. Well, I don't know. You never know, but I'm not expecting it to see that. Of course, he's seemingly for sale. We know that Inter Milan put in a bid of 25 million plus 5 million in add-ons, which was turned down by Arsenal. West Ham are said to be very interested in him as well. Now, there's reports out that he's asked Edu to lower the asking price on him because he really wants to get the move. Arsenal are holding out for 45 to 50 million, and quite rightly so. I mean, I think it should be even more when you see how much Rasmus Højlund's going for, as he's about to join Manchester United for around about 72 million pounds. So I think they're right. But Balogun really seemingly desperate for a move. But listen, Arsenal have got him under contract. Arsenal want to demand top dollar. I saw somebody in the comments make a really, really good point. They said, if it was the other way round and Balogun was playing for Inter Milan, do you think we'd be able to get him for 30 million? It'd be 60, 70 million, right? So, you know, you've only got to look at how much Vlahovic went for. He had a great season at Fiorentina, scored over 20 goals, and it was 70 million. So I think Arsenal are right to hold out for the asking price that they're asking for the fee. And, you know, Balogun's just going to have to be patient and see if he gets his move. There's still a month to go till the end of the transfer window. And if not, then he stays. That's how I think Arsenal should approach it. So anyway, those are the rumours for today. Thanks for watching the show. Don't forget, we are here every single day until the end of the transfer window. Also, don't forget, on Saturday, we'll be doing a really cool thing in the metaverse. There's the game for Ukraine, which, of course, Alexander Zinchenko and Shevchenko are putting on to raise money to rebuild a school in Ukraine. And I'm going to be doing a special in the metaverse. We're going to put links in the description where what you'll be able to do is watch the game in the metaverse, but also be involved with me doing the commentary and speaking to me, asking questions and stuff like that. And it should be really, really cool. So look out for that. That's coming up on Saturday. And of course, on Sunday, the Community Shield, Arsenal versus Manchester City. We're going to be all over that. Thanks for watching the show, and I'll see you tomorrow. Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.